Hey everybody, it's Rebecca from DevourDinner.com and welcome to my kitchen. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm excited to be here. I'm going to drop in the comments over here the recipe that we're doing so that you guys will have that right in the comments as we wait for people to join us. Hello, everybody. Welcome. All right, I've dropped in the comments the recipe that we're going to be doing today, which is white chicken chili. It's a favorite of ours. It's wonderful on cold days, especially like what we're having here. We're going to wait just a minute for the MultiPot 101 family to make the announcement over on their page to invite them in. So as you guys are coming in, please say hello. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Let me know you can hear me. Super important before we get going that everybody can hear me and that we're good to go that way. So let's see. Give me some thumbs up, you guys. Oh, here we go. Timothy, hello again from Toledo. Welcome. I love it. I love it. Okay. As soon as I have the go ahead, hello, Lynn from Canada. Welcome. I love it. Any minute now, we're going to get the thumbs up from the MultiPot 101 family that they are here and live with us. And then we're going to be ready to go. We're just going to wait for that. All right, in the meantime, say hi, you guys. There's a lot of you on there. Say hello. Please give this video a thumbs up. Do it right now while you're thinking about it. Just click that, give it a thumbs up, give it a heart. Super important. For me, if you could just do that little bit of kindness, it helps Facebook know that this is a great video and to help share it with others. So if you can just click that like button right now, boy, would I sure appreciate it. It would be awesome. Okay, Amy's on. Hello, Amy. We must have our thumbs up. I usually get that from Gail, but Amy is on. Anne from Vegas, Karen, Sandra, Teresa, Beth. Oh, there's Gail. Hi, Gail. Lynn and Eileen. Hello, Eileen. Peggy, hello. So many familiar faces. All right, you guys. I'm Rebecca from DevourDinner.com, where I focus on easy-to-make recipes for busy families using common ingredients. And today I'm doing a live demo using a pressure cooker, and we're going to make one of our family's recipes, which is a white chicken chili. So let's get started, okay? In this recipe, it calls for some onion, some cooked shredded chicken, some white beans, butter, green chili, sour cream, whipping cream, garlic, and then, of course, salt, pepper, cumin, and some oregano, as well as some chicken broth. This is a super simple recipe. I have gone ahead of time, and I've cooked up my chicken using my pressure cooker, and I've shredded it all up, but I'm going to drop that link in the comments as well, just so that you guys know how I am cooking my chicken beforehand. There we go. Okay, perfect. Today I am using the Mealthy MultiPot 2.0. It is their brand new pressure cooker. It just came out. I just got my hot little hands on it. It has some fun features. It has a pressure release button right here on the front panel that releases the pressure. So you guys are going to see that in action today. But let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to take the lid off. And we're going to press the saute button, which is on the other side. There we go. So we're going to let that heat up. Remember, we want that to stay hot. And in the meantime, I'm just going to cut up some onion. We're just going to dice up a little bit of onion. Now today on this recipe, I'm cutting it in half. I'm only making a small version. Of course, I make the full version all the time, but today I just want a little bit. So while we wait for the pressure cooker, the Mealthy MultiPot to heat up, I'm just going to dice up some onions really quickly. Then we'll say hello to everybody. I love it. So what's the weather like at your guys's, wherever you're at? Today, we've kind of warmed up, and instead of snow, we're getting a little bit of rain, which is a little crazy for us here in eastern Idaho. So it's still wet and gloomy and all over the charts. All right. Now, as soon as the pressure cooker reads hot, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some butter and garlic into it as well so that the butter can melt and we can start cooking the garlic with the onions. We just want to saute those up super quickly. And then we'll be adding in chicken broth, the green chilies. Now, the green chilies you can get in any heat variety. So if you like them hot, buy hot. If your family likes mild, then make sure to choose the mild green chilies. It will make a difference on the heat level of the recipe overall, but keep that in mind. All right, let's say hello for just a minute to everybody. Oh my gosh, you guys are like crazy. Seriously, I love it. Lisa, hello. Amy, Ann from Vegas. Karen, hello. Karen, nice thumbs up. Sandra, Teresa, Beth, Gail, Lynn, Eileen, Peggy, Lisa, Katrina, Jennifer, Lori, Stephanie, Judy, Jeanette, Peggy. Oh my gosh. You guys, I love it when all of you guys show up. Jennifer, Teresa, how wonderful. Peggy says, my chicken is ready. It's boiled and on the stove. That's another great way to cook your chicken is to boil it on the stove. I just did this morning, cooked up some meal prep chicken and have it all shredded up. So I have shredded chicken for the week and I'm just using it in this recipe. So kind of fun. Katie, hello. Katie's from New York. Wow, I bet it's cold there. There's been lots of storms. Sherry, Nancy, Cheryl. Amy, are you kidding? It's 70 degrees. I want to say you're in San Antonio, if I remember right. Hello, Lisa, Jennifer, Peggy, Allison. All right, you guys, so many of you. Do me a huge favor. Like this video right now. Just hit the like, make a heart, whatever. Please like this video. It's a little thing that you can do to say thank you for this video. It helps Facebook know that it's great content, and it really helps me. So please give this a thumbs up right now while you're thinking about it. I sure appreciate it. All right, are we hot yet? We are. All right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put in some butter. And I'm just going to stir that around. And then let's just move this over. Give you guys a bird's eye view here. We're going to add to it our onion. As well as a little bit of garlic. And we're going to stir it up. Let's go top down. There you go. So we just want to saute this up just a little bit. All right, we're just going to saute just a little bit here to get those onions soft, to get the garlic cooking. You can smell, it just smells so good when you get some garlic sauteing. It's just fabulous. And then we'll be adding in, we're going to add, for half the recipe, which is what I'm doing today, I'm going to add in 1 can of chicken broth and about 2 ounces of the diced green chilies, along with 1 can of the white beans. It's about 1.5 cups of shredded chicken. And then our spices are salt, pepper, cumin, and some oregano that we'll be adding into the pot. Now, if for any reason anything sticks to the bottom, remember it's super important to deglaze the bottom of your pot. And all that means is when something is stuck, use some thin liquid like some broth or some water on top of it to lift it up before your cooking process. Otherwise, you'll get the burn notice. So we're going to go ahead and turn this off so that there's no more heat coming from the bottom. And we're going to add our can of chicken broth. Now there was one spot on this bottom that it was just sticking just a little bit. So all I'm doing when I add the broth is I'm just using this rubber spatula to lift the bottom. Anything that was stuck, okay? All right. Now, let's go ahead and add the green chilies, the white beans, we're going to add some pepper. That is a freshly ground pepper, as well as some salt, some cumin, some oregano. We're going to give this a quick stir to get all those seasonings mixed in. And we're going to add our chicken. So I'm just going to break that up. We'll give this a stir. That might be a lot of chicken. That was probably closer to 2 cups of chicken. All right, then we're going to set our lid and we're going to close it. Now let me get some of this stuff out of the way because I want you to see this front panel as I set it today. All right. So for this recipe, we are going to press the pressure cook button. We're going to adjust our time, and in this case, we want 5 minutes. We're going to choose pressure release quick because we want to do a quick release. And our pressure level is high as well. Notice that it reads on. So as you could notice, it took just a moment for the MultiPot 2.0 to acknowledge the settings that we were using and to register. That is similar across all brands of pressure cookers. That'll take just a minute and then it reads on. At that point, your pressure cooker is going to start heating that bottom element and heating up the ingredients that are inside to create steam, which will seal off your pressure valve. Now, on your Instapot or your other brands of pressure cookers, make sure to close the sealing valve in the back. That's that wobbly button that kind of toggles front or back. Push it towards the back to make sure that you get a good seal so that the pressure will stay in. With the new Mealthy MultiPot 2.0, you no longer need to do that. It will automatically seal in that regard. There is a pressure valve button that does pop up once it's fully sealed, but you no longer need to turn that knob back, which is kind of fun. Okay, so this cooks for 5 minutes, you guys. So we're gonna let it do its thing. It's gonna take a few minutes to pressure up. Every recipe is a little bit different on how long it takes to pressure up based upon the ingredients inside and the temperature of the ingredients inside. Super important though, you guys, don't heat up your ingredients first. You might be thinking, oh, I can get it to come to pressure faster if I use hot liquids and heat everything up in the microwave. Unfortunately, by doing that, you're slowing the cooking time down because when recipes are developed and tested, we take into consideration how long it takes to pressure up as part of that cooking time. So always use cool temperatures when you're putting them into your pressure cooker, and understand if you're using frozen meats or ice cold ingredients that it will take a few minutes longer before it pressures up. So there's a tip for you. All right, I have got lots and lots of questions over here, you guys. Wow. Let's see. Where are we at? Sherry says hello. She's from Long Island. Cheryl's from Sacramento. Hey, not too far from where I grew up. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area. That's where I grew up. Lisa says 37 and sunny. I think, Lisa, it was 38 degrees here, and it's cloudy, and it's been rainy and trying to like sleet and snow a little bit. It's been a little crazy here. Lisa's from Omaha. Timothy, 34 degrees in Toledo. Okay, 34, you're starting to get cold over there. Darlene, hola. Gail says, this is great, you guys. Gail says she's freezing in Florida. We have a chance of falling iguanas. Poor Florida right now. They are just not accustomed to cooler temperatures. Okay, Megan, you get the gold star of the day. Mickey just said, is that a Mickey cutting board? Megan, it sure is a Mickey cutting board. And for the rest of you now wondering, see if you can find it. It's hidden. But it sure is. That is a custom cutting board that was made. Janice from California. Sherry asked, can you use raw chicken? You could use raw chicken, but it's going to change a few things. So if you want to use raw chicken, what I would suggest is using chicken tenders. And you can actually use frozen chicken tenders. Place about 6 of them on top. So put all your other ingredients in, put about 6 on top. And then you're going to cook it for 6 minutes with a 6-minute natural release. At the end of the natural release, open the lid, pull your chicken out, break it up, throw it back in, stir it up, and then you'll add the rest of your ingredients. But you could absolutely do it that way. Stephanie, love chili, thumbs up there. Okay, I know we've got a lot of new people who've hopped on, and always the question is, what are you making? So we're making a white chicken chili recipe. This is creamy, it's delicious. It has chicken, white beans, some diced green chili. Remember, you can choose the heat temperature on that. And it uses chicken broth, as well as some spices, some salt, some pepper, some cumin, and some oregano. And that's what's mixed in the pot with some sauteed garlic and onions. And that will cook for 5 minutes under pressure. And then we'll do a quick release of that pressure. And then we'll be adding in some heavy cream and some sour cream to thicken that up. And that's the gist of the recipe. It's pretty simple that way, which I really like. Let's see. Barb is telling Gail to be careful of those following iguanas. You guys are hilarious. I love it. Okay, Gail says it's 66 degrees right here for the high and 48 degrees this morning. That's a beautiful day. It really is. I'll take it. All right, let's see. Oh, look, thank you, Gail, for adding in the link again. I know it gets buried with all this. Hey, Dave, you're back again. Welcome. Happy to be back. It's good to have you, Dave. I hope you had a great vacation. Lisa says, definitely going to make this. Make sure, click on the link of the recipe, go to the page, click the Pinterest button, and save it so that you guys can make it later. It's wonderful. For all those who are jumping on, take the time to give this video a thumbs up, give it a heart. You guys know how important it is to bloggers such as myself. When you share our content, it is so, so helpful. And when you make a recipe, whether it's mine or another blogger, please take a photo of it and share it. Share it back into the Instapot 101 family. Share it into the other Facebook groups that you're a part of. Put your picture and use the link to the recipe that you used. The blogger whose recipe you shared will be so, so happy. It instantly gives us a spike in traffic, and that's how we pay our bills when it comes right down to it, is having traffic on our websites. And that simple act that you guys do means so much. If you could see how giddy I get when I see spikes of traffic, the whole house knows somebody has shared something and I'm trying to find out who. So do it. It means a lot to not only myself, but other bloggers as well. Don't ever copy or screenshot the recipe and post it. That is a copyright infringement. Just take your own picture and then grab the link so that others can go visit the recipe and make it. And it's just fabulous. Sherry's from Austin. She says, hello. Brenda says, I saw that first thing when I came on. Love Mickey. You know, we're huge Mickey fans here. So much so, we love traveling, going to the Disney parks, especially going on Disney cruises. We've got a cruise coming up in about 55 days, I think, that we're super excited for. We can't wait to get back on the ship. Just something our family loves. We just love it. All right, you guys, you're telling me how warm it is. 66 in Orlando, 50 degrees in Wyoming. I saw the Mickey cutting board as soon as I came on. Oh yeah, Peggy's commenting, cayenne too. You can use cayenne pepper in this recipe, which will help heat it up, like give it that spice heat if you like. Today I did not use cayenne, just because my family doesn't care for it as much. So it's just a little bit of cayenne to help just give it that extra heat if you're looking for that. So keep that in mind. Brenda's asking, what would I serve it with? So white chicken chili is wonderful all on its own, but I'm a dipper. So I love to dip French bread. So I'll toast up some French bread, slice it, butter it, sometimes add a little bit of garlic to it, and toast it under the broiler, and then slice those up. Or breadsticks work wonderfully. A nice croissant is fun to dip in it as well. Of course, I also like soup and salads together. So a fun salad on the side to get some vegetables in as well. There's just a lot of possibilities that are kind of fun. Okay, Kim is asking, are the beans canned or are they from a bag? So in this case today, I used canned white beans. And I rinsed and drained them for the recipe. Peggy says canned and drained. I checked the recipe. Thank you. I love all of my top fans, as they call them, on my page. They're so helpful when it comes to answering questions, especially when I have large groups with large questions going on. Oh, Tanya. Tanya says my hubby dips tortilla chips in this. Absolutely. It kind of reminds me, you guys have had taco soup before, or a chicken taco soup. I like to crunch up tortilla chips with a dollop of sour cream on top, so you get that cold sour cream with the hot soup and the tortilla chips. That would also be wonderful in this recipe as well. So kind of fun. Super fun. All right, you guys. What questions do you have for me? This is the Mealthy MultiPot 2.0. If you guys are interested at all in a MultiPot, I am an affiliate, as you guys know, for Mealthy. If you ever want to purchase one of their products, whether it's the MultiPot or the CrispLid or some of their other products, I have a coupon code that you can use. The coupon code is Devour Dinner. It's one word, all caps, and that'll get you $10 off. I do earn a percentage of your sales, but it doesn't increase your price at all. And something about this MultiPot right now, the 2.0, this is brand new. It just came out last week. It's on sale right now for $99.95. You can use my code and get it for $89.95, and there's free shipping in the US. So it's super fabulous. It also comes with a number of accessories that come with it. Let me just grab them. They're right here. It comes with an extra ceiling ring, which is super handy. These are about $10 on Amazon. It comes with silicone hot pads so that you can lift out the trivet and things inside. These are super handy. It comes with your rice paddle and your ladle. You guys see me use these all the time, as well as a measuring cup that has markings for cup and milliliters. It also comes with your small trivet that's super handy to put roast or chicken or anything to get it up off the bottom. And then it also comes with this steamer basket with handles. So there's holes in the bottom. This is perfect for all your vegetables to steam. It's wonderful. With all these extra accessories that they just include, it really makes it an awesome deal if you're in the market for one. Highly recommend it. You guys know I love Mealthy. Their customer service is phenomenal. I'm going to drop the link for you guys. Let's see here. There you go. If you guys are interested, there's the link. It's this deal, this coupon code only works on the Mealthy website. It does not work on Amazon. And again, that sale price will be good through the end of the month. And then the price does go up to, I believe, about $120. So it's a wonderful deal right now, especially with that added $10 off if you're interested. All right. Okay, so Ginger says, is there enough of an improvement to warrant ordering? I have had mine less than a year. You know, that's a personal choice. So the extra features they have put into this is that pressure release. And you're going to notice this. When this goes off, you're going to hear the beeps that says it's done. And then this pressure is just going to shoot up. But they do it in like increments. So it'll go off for a second and then it stops. And it goes off and it stops. And I will probably jump because I'm not accustomed to it just yet. So we can watch for that. So that is a patent button that they now have to release that pressure, which is super handy. And I really like it. How many times have you guys made something in your pressure cooker and it was a quick release, but you forgot to go release the pressure? Okay, my hand's up over and over. I do it all the time with pasta. And of course, with pasta, you can't let it sit any longer. That pasta is way overcooked. So I'm really excited to use this feature to set that release, whether it's a natural release or a quick release, and see how that works. Okay, here's the beeps. It beeps like 5 or 6 times. And because we told it a quick release, this is going to go off here in just a second without any warning. There it is. So it will release pressure for a minute and then it's going to stop. And then it's going to release some more. And it's going to keep doing this in these little bursts until all the pressure is released. So it'll take a minute or two to get all of the pressure out of the pot before the pin drops and it's safe to open. Let's see. Stephanie is asking, can you use white beans that come with chili seasoning already in the can? Of course you can. It's going to change some of the flavor of the recipe, but it's going to still be delicious. So of course you can. That's not a problem at all. All right. We're going to let this control its release here. Once we open it up, we will be adding some heavy cream along with some sour cream, and then we'll serve it right up. Now you can open up the valve by pressing cancel on the front of the pressure cooker and then pressing the pressure release button so that it will release all of the pressure that way. If you feel like it's taking a little while. So right now it's still in the mode. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press cancel and I'm going to press pressure release and it just releases the rest of the pressure. Until that pin drops. Yeah, there you go. And as soon as that pin drops, then we can open this up. So it only, as you guys are seeing, it only does little bits at a time to release that pressure. The reason for that is so that when you have lots of liquids or lots of starches going on, it's not spitting that out. Super important. So many times you find that whatever's inside, some of that starch is just spitting out the top. And so Mealthy has bypassed that by opening it up. So we'll see if we can get this to unpressure all the way. I haven't read any other way yet to get this pressure to release all the way. And it does take a couple of minutes. So I do find that that is a little bit longer than what I'm accustomed to, even with their original MultiPot and with other Instapots. We got to be close, you guys. We got to be close. Okay, we're going to let that sit. What other questions do we have? So, Amy, no, there's no manual release on top. Kind of crazy, huh? Let's see. Gail, someone else wants to add cream cheese instead. You could add cream cheese. That wouldn't be a problem. Don't do this at home. We're going to get the rest of this out. There we go. There we go. All right, let's open this up so you guys can see top down. Now remember, the little squares at the bottom of your lid will fit really nicely into the handles themselves. Let's go top down so you guys can see what we're looking at. Everything has melded together. It smells absolutely delicious. We're going to go ahead and add the heavy cream. Give that a stir. And then we're going to add in the sour cream as well and give that a stir. All right, let's plate this up. Let's get a little bit of this cleaned up right here. We're just going to use this red napkin here today. And my bowl. I'm going to move that out of the way. We're just going to serve this up. Now this bowl holds a ton. That's why I like it. Don't be chintzy with me, is what my kids tell me. Now let's grab a spoon with this. And let me give you guys another top down so that you can really see this up close. See how nice that is? Super, super fun. And that's the recipe for white chicken chili. You guys saw how quick and how easy it was to make. And it's just a delicious recipe. I love the broth. If you're a big broth eater like I am, don't hesitate to add extra broth so that you have that left over at the end. There's never enough broth, I feel, so I like to add more in that regards as well. And that's the white chicken chili recipe. So we've got a few more questions. Marilyn says, can you add half and half? It seems like a lot of heavy cream. You absolutely can. You can adjust it to your taste. That's the glory of recipes, is If there's a spice that's used that you don't care for or an ingredient, feel free to change or substitute that. You can absolutely use half and half. You can actually also use an evaporated milk if you wanted to make this more skinny, a skinny version. Use evaporated milk. In this recipe, you could also switch up the sour cream for some plain Greek yogurt as well to lighten those calories a little bit. Just a few ideas that way. Sonia says, hi, it looks delicious. Welcome. Rexanne says, looks delicious. Kathy says, oh no, I arrived late. I will definitely watch later. Looks so good. Kathy, please watch later. Please, please. And those of you that are still on, I hope you've taken the time to give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Devour Dinner. I do go live every Sunday at this same time, 3 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 2 p.m. Pacific with a new pressure cooking recipe to share with you guys. And I love it. I love this family that comes back week after week and shares what's going on and what recipes they've tried and asks questions. That's what this time is for. If you have a question about your Instapot or pressure cooker, I'm here to answer those questions and help you along the way. And this was our recipe today. I have one more thing just to kind of throw out there. Last month, I did a 21-day healthy living challenge. This is a free challenge to kick off the new year to help people choose better nutrition, choose better exercise, choose to be more mindful about their mental health. Well, it was such a huge success last month. I'm doing it again. So signups are open right now. I do closed signups. It is free to join. And we have a fantastic group that cheers everybody along. It is so fun. I'm going to grab that link for you guys. Let's see, there it is. So please come and join because it is so, so fun. That 21-day challenge, it's a free challenge to come and be a part of. We have a water challenge where we drink 64 ounces of water every day, along with choosing better portion controls and integrating exercise. And this is a program that people who have joined have stuck with it. They're so excited to continue it on. So it is not one of those New Year's resolutions that people fall off the wagon. And it's adaptable for everybody at every level. And maybe what you want to focus on is just drinking water, and that's okay. Come be a part of our group, and we would love it. So the link is in the profile. We would love to have you there. Diane's asking for the recipe. Gail just dropped it in. It's also at the top of the post as well. It is in the description for the white chicken chili recipe, and I hope you guys loved it. I really love coming live and getting to invite you guys into my home and being a part of your day. It really tickles me when so many people come and join me on a Sunday afternoon. It means so much to me, so much. So thank you for taking that time. Eileen's asking a great question. Next Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, I know not everybody's Super Bowl fans. I totally get that. But we're going to move it to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. So we're just going to move it up by an hour. Next week, I'm going to be doing 4 appetizer recipes. I'm going to post those on my Devour Dinner page, so you guys will have the links. You can have the recipes all ready to go, the ingredients you can buy, and you can make them right along with me. I'm going to be using 2 pressure cookers to accomplish all this in the hour time frame, and we're going to be making barbecued chicken wings, teriyaki meatballs, a queso cheese dip, and what is the other one? Oh, Philly cheese sliders. So we got a whole spread going on for the Super Bowl next week. Whoever you're cheering on, please come. Let me drop. Here are a bunch of Super Bowl appetizer treat recipes that I'm dropping right now as well, that you guys can take a look at. But follow on my page, go over and give me a like on my Devour Dinner Facebook page. You'll see the notification. I'll put together a shopping list so you can make these right along with me. And you guys will have the same fun Super Bowl party that we're going to have right here. All right. Casey is asking, do you mean Instapot pressure cookers or actual pressure cookers? So I will be using my MultiPot. I'll be using an Instant Pot. Those are all pressure cookers. Instapot, you guys, is a brand name. Mealthy is a brand name. What they make is a pressure cooker. So I hope that answers that question. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Heather, you almost didn't. You came in right at the last. All right, you guys. Once again, thank you for joining me. If you're still here, give this video a thumbs up. I want to see record numbers of thumbs up. Please go visit the recipe. Click on the link. Go over to my page. Show me some love that way. Give me some traffic. I sure would appreciate it. You guys are phenomenal. I love having you here, bringing you new things. It's fabulous. And if you didn't get to watch the whole video, it'll be here available for you. You can always watch it on the replay, and that's not a problem either. But all right, you guys, happy Sunday. Have a fabulous rest of your weekend. Be safe, whatever you're doing. Remember, be kind to one another, especially yourself. Be kind, you guys. All right. Love ya. See you next week. Have a fantastic day. Bye now.